All right.
Another question from anonymous fan. Do you like your hair blonde or brown more?
Blonde. I feel like brown was just a really dull color, and I stuck with it for a really long time.
Dull color? You mean your natural hair color?
My natural hair color is dull. Yeah. I mean, I dyed it recently, not because of a specific reason. I was just bored, and I was like, I'm just getting sick and tired of this hair color.
It looks fresh, though.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Close to... Similar to manscaping. How do you want your beard to be? And what a weird question. How do you want your beard to be, Roland?
I want it to fill in right here.
The sides?
Yeah.
And like around your mouth?
Mainly right below my lips. And those are the spots I have the most trouble with. I feel like with beard growth, it's a long process of growing patches and then the patches just meshing together. I
don't think I could do it. I think it would take too long. It's just out of the question. My hair grows longer on top, though, I'll tell you that. Another question. Who would be a better basketball player? John Booth?
John Wilkes Booth?
Yeah. Or Joseph Stalin?
John Wilkes Booth all the way. He basically dunked on a super tall dude, and like Stalin has just been, Stalin didn't actually do anything himself. John Wilkes Booth was the one that killed him. I mean, maybe like Stalin was a soldier and shit, but like, I don't know. I think physically, I'll take John Wilkes Booth.
I respect that one.
I think he'll have more like tangibles.
Tangibles. We have another one here. What pooping position is best?
I mean, like, as humans, we're not supposed to use toilets. We're supposed to just crouch down and kind of like in a weird like Y shape.
Y?
Or no, not a Y shape, a V shape.
Okay.
And then just have
like your calves and your thighs closer together.
Yeah. And our ass is just
back a little bit
at
out.
The very bottom. Yeah.
A little bit of form, huh?
That's the natural way we're supposed to poop.
Don't they sell the like it's almost like an extra piece of plastic to put on top of your toilets so that you do have that V shape, so it just comes out more natural. Yeah, you haven't seen those?
No.
It's like imagine having a thicker toilet seat just right on top.
You ever try those toilet seats that feel like mushy?
Mushy? Like, what toilet seats are you sitting on?
No. The seat itself is like, it's one of those soft pads. I hate those toilets.
I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest.
No, you sat on it like probably before,
but I don't want my cheeks just like sinking into the toilet seat, bro. No,
that's what that reminds me of. But I don't know.
So V shape, you heard it here.
Sure.
V shape pooping position from Roland Haka. Best albums of the year.
This year?
I would assume so. They didn't emphasize.
This just came out, but Run the Jewels' latest album is really fucking good. And it's perfect for the times right now. I'd say earlier this year, give me Perfume Genius's album, Run the Jewels, no particular order. Dua Lipa had a great album. If that came out at a time when this pandemic wasn't happening, we would all be partying to it. It's just banger after banger after banger. Same with The Weeknd's album. And I don't know, Childish Gambino's album gets shat on a lot, the most recent one, but I don't know, it was definitely weird, and I felt like a lot of stuff wasn't mastered properly on there, but maybe he was just doing it on purpose. I don't know. Overall, I still like enjoyed that album.
Yeah, no, I definitely liked it as well. What do you think parties are gonna look like now with Corvid? Corvid-19.
Corvid-20.
Corvid-20. What are parties gonna look like?
I have no fucking... Okay.
Are people wearing masks?
No.
Is everybody in this one big bus wearing masks?
No.
Like,
I think...
blasting music down the road.
I think
party buses.
July through April is really when people will like party and just not give a fuck about masks or social distancing.
Yeah, I think it's looking better slowly, but winter can come around and just truck us.
And also, we could just get a random rise
for sure
in infection because I don't know. You heard about what happened in South Korea with that one dude that went to a bunch of nightclubs that one night?
I don't think so. No.
So like they did like a great job of maintaining the virus at first, and then when they started to reopen shit, they opened up their nightclubs, and this one guy that had it went to like multiple nightclubs in one night and infected so many people, and all of it had to shut back down.
No way.
Yeah.
All because of that one dude.
Yeah.
I bet you
that one dude.
Do you think he had a good time though?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope the other people would like had a good time if they were gonna get the
before they got COVID.
Virus, yeah.
Like I had a good time last night, but now I have COVID.
But like it's all right.
It's give and take, I guess.
Yeah.
This one, very interesting question. How does it feel to be uncircumcised in a country where it is normal for those to be circumcised?
It is upsetting, specifically because it's such a small thing, and the main irritating thing is people who are not uncircumcised and that talk about foreskin don't know what the fuck they're talking about, because I've heard so many stupid things like
give me one. What you got?
Do you have an infection from it or something?
Do you have?
Is it dirty? Yo, that guy has foreskin.
Did you catch AIDS from your own foreskin?
Can you get an STD from the foreskin?
Can you fit inside your foreskin like a sleeping bag?
How does it look? Or how is it like protection? Is it like, can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
I don't know.
And how do you answer those, Roland?
They're just fucking idiots. Like most of the world is not circumcised.
Yes.
Most males have foreskin.
Amen.
And the idea of circumcision itself without the religion is pointless, because there's no medical benefit to it. Like you could say, oh, it helps clean it, but like, dude, like I said earlier, like I wasn't like really cleaning when I was a kid, but like I wasn't gonna get dirty. Like it's fine.
You're not gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
You're not rolling around naked.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the outside of it can get dirty, but it's very hard for the inside of the foreskin to get dirty unless you're like peeling it back.
I don't know why, that was very visual for me.
Yeah. I mean it's supposed to be visual.
So, to answer that question.
What was the question?
The question was, how does it feel to be uncircumcised in a country where it's normal to have
shitty? It feels fucking shitty.
It's shitty.
And we need to have a turnaround with the next generation. Don't circumcise your kids.
Don't circumcise. 2021.
20
onward.
No, like onward.
Not right.
Forward.
Exactly. I completely
Yang
agree.
2024.
Best shows / songs to watch / listen to while high.
One of my hotboxing songs from sophomore year.
Hotboxing song, sophomore year. Let's hear it.
Especially when I was by myself. Eyes Without a Face by Marshall.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, to be honest with you.
Insane song. I'll send it to you later.
What's a good one that you could just always mellow out to? I think any Cudi songs. I think any.
Of course.
Oh, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Any
Travis.
I'm not really into listening to a whole lot of like R&B and rap when I'm high.
I got you.
But I guess that's just me.
Yeah,
I like windows down,
and
just instruments, guitars, trumpets.
I feel that
trumpets go hard when you're high, man. But yeah, what are some of the things that you were watching during quarantine that you can suggest to other people
during quarantine?
Give them hey, let's get Netflix, let's get Hulu. You have HBO?
Okay. I ordered HBO Max right before it launched because I got the discount deal. And
is it not free right now? It should be free. I thought
HBO Max.
Well, it was HBO Now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
and
I didn't have HBO Now though.
But they were doing it for free for a little bit. I don't know if they're still doing it free now. Okay.
No.
They had it free during like the beginning of quarantine, I guess.
Okay. Maybe HBO Now, but like HBO Max, the thing that they launched like just recently.
Well, I think that's what they changed it to. No,
they changed it, but it's a like completely different thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have HBO Now before, so yeah, I had to pre-order this one, and the thing that pisses me off the most about it is that it's not available on the Roku.
Really?
No. So I have to go on the PlayStation to
well, dude, how old is Roku to begin with?
It's not that old.
I feel like it is. I feel like it's having like an Apple TV like Gen like 1 or 2. It's so limited. You can't put apps on it. Mm-hmm. You only have what's there, which is HBO, Netflix, Hulu. Typical. Maybe even YouTube.
Yeah.
I think
I just recently bought this Roku.
Oh.
It's like a whole deal with their platform. They're not like signing it because Amazon wants more money.
They said fuck HBO.
Oh no, not Amazon, HBO.
Mm.
It's
Amazon.
It's not on the Fire Stick.
How do you feel about Amazon? Amazon Prime.
Fuck Amazon.
Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, but every time I go on there, there's nothing. They're all movies from like 1980s, maybe 2005, 2000s.
Fuck Amazon as a company as a whole.
Damn.
Like seriously, Jeff Bezos is such a piece of shit. not even just for being rich, but like
just
the way
rich.
The way the employees are treated is it's terrible. Dude, they literally have to pee in bottles.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well,
like not all of them, but like there have been reports where all of them like they couldn't go on not all of them. Some of them couldn't go on bathroom breaks and they had to like pee in a bottle.
Would you pee in a bottle? How much? Okay, let's see. Okay, you're working by the hour, and you get paid like, let's say something crazy like 100 an hour. That's not even that crazy, but like 100 an hour. Would you pee in a bottle?
Those employees are not getting paid 100 an hour.
No, they're not. But would you?
If I was getting paid 100 an hour, yes.
But yeah, so what are some shows from Netflix, Hulu, any platforms that you can suggest?
Bob Ross is always a classic. I just found out that there's over 20 seasons of his show on Hulu. And on Netflix, it's only 2.
It's like 2. Yeah. And like a trailer.
Yeah. Hulu is... Their Bob Ross collection is so much more expensive.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. And on HBO Max, I've been watching a lot of Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
But isn't that on Hulu as well? I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's always been. Unless they took... Actually, I think it was something that they were taking off. Mm-hmm. And then they probably just put it on HBO.
Right.
So we got Boondocks.
Bob Ross.
That's on Netflix and Hulu.
Maybe.
Boondocks.
So I've been watching... In replacement of live sports, I've been watching like the classic NBA games of the past. They've been putting them up on full on YouTube.
That's sick.
And just like watching the best like memorable games from the past.
I feel like there's a lot of people depressed right now without basketball in their lives. Some people run on that. They run on statistics, like what's popping. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's been devastating. The Last Dance kind of like ease the tensions for
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard great things.
So
and I keep meaning to, but there's just so much things to watch right now. There's so much stuff coming out. Pete Davidson.
I haven't watched The King of Scott.
I haven't. Dude, it's $20 on Amazon Prime.
What?
Don't get me wrong. Help him out. Help everybody right now. But
how much is it to rent it?
Goodness. I'm pretty sure.
To rent, it's $20.
I don't even think you can rent it. I think you just have to buy it for $20 on Amazon Prime.
Damn. I mean,
let's get another fuck Amazon.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see that because I don't think movie theaters are going to be that much of a thing after this.
Dude, movie theaters are going to go out of business. Nobody wants to go to a movie theater now and be, especially with COVID, nobody's going to want to sit next to somebody, even if you're like a seat or two apart. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's something that's definitely going to go down. Sadly, it's always cool to be like around people like with big movies that come out like Star Wars or Avengers or any, big movies like that. But after this, everybody's just why not leave the couch?
Yeah,
it's so you're in your own space. Go to the kitchen, grab something, come back.
Exactly. There's something different about being in the theater and watching it for the first time. That's cool. But I don't know, even after COVID, I think people will see that we don't need to go to a movie theater to watch a movie that just came out. You're only really going there for the experience.
Yeah. But I don't think we should lose that experience for everything though. I think being in theaters for like concerts, stand up, I think we need those things. Those are something that you can't just watch. You have to be there. It's so much better to be like live performance of something. But yeah, that's just my take on it.
I have no idea when we're getting music festivals back.
That it's going to take a very long time. Very long time.
Coachella just officially canceled it, and they keep postponing? They postponed it from April to October, and now they officially just canceled it.
October's going to be terrible.
Yeah,
October's going to be terrible.
I didn't understand that. Why would you... I have no idea. The biggest part that pisses me off about it is Frank Ocean was supposed to headline it, and that would have been his first concert in 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like, I don't know if he would have dropped like an album before it, or who knows.
All right, we got a question from Anonymous. What's your favorite type of edible?
Brownies.
Brownies?
Brownies.
I feel like brownies always hit harder. And it may be myth. This may be busted. But apparently, if you take the time to actually chew and digest, then it'll hit more. But I don't know. That might be busted. And then our last question, a very hot take. Will Dojo Cat ever be forgiven?
Yes.
And let's put a little story behind it for those who don't know.
So, Doja Cat released a remix of her single "Say So" with Nicki Minaj, and she told fans to please stream the song to get it to #1, and she would show her breasts to the world. The song went #1.
Oh.
She went on live on Instagram Live, and she said, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that."
Sheesh.
Yeah, like, I don't know. She played the system and she won.
How many
like,
disappointed simps across America?
So many, dude. So many. But honestly, like, nothing's gonna happen against her. Like, there's gonna be no like big backlash against that.
No, not at all. And then one of our last questions here. Travis Scott can't make a bad album. Yes or no?
You can't just say like, "Oh, this artist can never make a bad album," because like, I'm sure back in the day when Eminem was popping, that people said Eminem cannot make a bad album, and then
he sure did.
Shitters, shitters, dude.
He sure did.
I mean, maybe right now he can't drop a bad album because like he's still in his prime, but like who knows when he's gonna get older. I don't know how he's gonna sound when he's like past 30. He's gonna have to like evolve somehow.
What do you think music will sound like in this next couple of years? You thinking about COVID? I pull up and I gave this bitch COVID.
It's gonna be more melodic.
Okay,
I'll say that.
I can see that. I feel like things are gonna get like really sad in the music world.
Yeah,
like,
I mean it already has.
Yeah,
the past few years, but like, all right, this is just gonna accelerate.
Wait, who was it that made a? They were at like mixing. They were at a turntable. It was like a live event, and was it David? I can't think right now, but some famous person, celebrity, was doing some live video thing, and it was a Martin Luther King remix, and it was terrible. It was so bad. Did it like? Why would you? What made you think like, oh, okay, this might work. This might get some following behind it.
this is like, it's a tough time right now for a lot of people with like race tension. So like, you know what? This is gonna help.
This will help right here.
Did you see Madonna's stupid tweet about like it was a couple days after George Floyd died, and then she tweeted out her black adopted son like dancing, and she was like, he dances to like end racism or something like that.
No way.
It's so stupid.
Who was it? Was she the same one who did the anthem during? No, that was Fergie.
Oh,
Fergie. Oh my god.
That was horrific.
I think that video needs to be saved and archived, which it probably is. And then we need to hold on to that as America. And whenever things just go south, we just look at that and we're like, okay, yeah, things are much better. Things are better.
All the players' reactions to like as
they were
the song
geeking.
progresses, at first they're just so weirded out by it, like what the hell's going on, and then they just lose it.
What happened? Did she just like forget?
No, she tried to do
her own spin.
Yeah, like her own jazzy, sexy spin on the
if you had to do the national anthem, what kind of spin would you put on it?
Dude, you can't give it another
spin. Dude, it's so old. I think we need a new song, or we just we put jazz, we put rap, we just every genre we can, until we run out of things.
That's gonna sound gross.
It needs to happen.
I don't know, this national anthem is just not cutting it. Thank you all for listening, taking the time out of your day to experience this. Let me walk you out. Peace.